Hi YouTube, today I'm going to show you how to change transfer case oil on 2012 Toyota Sequoia 5.7 Platinum. You can apply same steps for Land Cruiser, Tundra, 4.6 or 4.7 Sequoias. I'm not sure what's the other engine size. I think it's 4.6, maybe 4.7. This is the second gen. Platinum. You can see right there, it's a platinum. And first steps before you actually climb underneath the vehicle, you want to do is make sure the rear end is somehow supported. I'm using jack stands on both sides. So let me show you the other side, because right there, I'm going to zoom in. The other side, if something happens to their suspension, you don't want to be crushed while being underneath the vehicle. That's why jack stands or whatever you have on both sides. If something does happen, it will, the jack stands will prevent from coming down. But if you have limited or SR5, then you don't have to worry about this. But still, as a safety feature, it doesn't hurt. So let's go underneath and I will show you the next steps. Now I'm underneath the vehicle and there is this little skid plate underneath the transfer case. It's black. It's been held by size 12 millimeter bolts, 2 here and 2 on the other side. On this side here, there is a drive shaft. So if it's not allowing you to put the socket in, just rotate the drive shaft. It can be rotated without much of an effort, pretty easily. So the other thing I want to note, this is your refill plug. Before you drain anything, break it loose, size 24. Make sure, you know what I mean, you want to be 100% sure that you can actually, once you drain, put the fluid back. So I'm going to take them off. I already broke them loose, just to save you guys time, so you don't have to watch me taking bolts off. They are 4 bolts. Size 12. I'm going to put them on to the side. It's a nice feature Toyota has. Not many cars have this type of feature, the skid plate. So same thing for this bolt, this drain bolt. This is your drain bolt. Size 24, and I'm going to put my oil catch can, size 24. It doesn't take much of an effort to break it loose. There's with my one hand, and so now we're going to be draining. I'm going to put synthetic oil. So the next step is to put a drain bolt back. That's the old washer and that's the new one on a bolt already, drain bolt. As you can see, there is little indication that it's, there is a pressed in aluminum washer. So I'm going to replace it. Part number, I'm not sure if it's exact part number or not, but I had happened laying around. I found I purchased from another Toyota vehicle a while ago, washers, not sure exactly for what. But the part number, and it fits, and actually 2 gaskets came in. So this is the part number right there. That's the part number. And there's 2 gaskets. That's one of them, and the other one's on the bolt. They're probably the same gaskets as for the drain plug. I'll double check. So this is it. So I'm going to climb underneath the vehicle, put it back, torquing it. According to the Toyota specs, it should be torqued to 27 foot-pounds, both top and bottom. So I'm going to use torque wrench. You don't have to use it. If you feel comfortable torquing it by hand, don't strip it, don't over torque it. So let's get underneath the vehicle, okay? So putting the plug back with the washer, with the new washer. You can reuse the washer. It's not a best option, but if you don't have it, So now I'm gonna torque it to 27 foot-pound. Actually, I'm gonna do it to 25 first, and then we'll see if I. And the other side. So next step will be to refill the transfer case with gear oil. So I'm using amsoil synthetic, same weight as factory recommends, 75 W90. But before I add new fluid, I want to find out how much came out. And to find out how much came out, as you can see, there is a reference mark how much is there. And I'm going to be using old amsoil bottle for motor oil as my reference. Measure as my measuring device. So this is the bottle that I'm going to use to measure how much came out, since it's empty, clean. And let's see, let me show you the fluid itself. So this is the fluid that came out. When the light was shining through, it was pretty clean, but since the light is not shining through, it's, as you can see, pretty dirty fluid, you know. There's probably a good quart, maybe more, we'll see, we'll find out. So it's not as clean as I thought. I guess when the light shines through any liquid, it probably shines through and makes it clean and clear. So it's pretty dirty. It doesn't hurt to replace it. So put the fluid back. I'm going to be using this little hand pump with the hose. This is that I purchased on amsoil website. Since I'm using amsoil, when I purchased the oil, I decided to purchase the pump. I tried using transferring like a gasoline, then it works well. And so we'll see how well it works for this fluid, gear oil. Hopefully it works well too. So I'm gonna pat. Since the can and the pump was made by amsoil, so it worked. So it's built. No, I am underneath the vehicle, as you can see. Now I'm going to be pumping the fluid back. I'm going to take the plug off, the refill plug. Put the hose there and slowly start pumping. Because you don't want to pump it too fast, otherwise it's going to be leaking out. Like I said earlier, if for some reason fluid starts dripping out before you put the same amount, brace the one side of the vehicle up, maybe two, so you can put exactly the same amount. And then torquing it bolt to 27 foot-pound, replace the washer. If you have, it's better, it's always better to. That's it. Wipe it clean. Any